Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the channel. Johnny Depp is going to be called as a witness for Amber Heard. Big mistake? Or closing the win? No? I don't know. No, I do know. I think this is a big mistake. From most individuals that have been sat in the courtroom, looking at the jury, they've been asleep or kind of disinterested. Some people look to have kind of made up their mind when it comes down to Amber Heard. Obviously, this is all kind of speculation on their part, as well as, mine to the interpretation of what's been said as well. But it does seem to be that they were more engaged with Johnny Depp. They've been more engaged because he's actually bringing live witnesses to discuss, whereas Amber Heard's all video depositions. They're boring. Some people have actually the jury seem to be napping, which doesn't point to it being particularly good. Giving this man more time on the stand could go in his favour, quite frankly. Not only because it gives him more time to be likeable, come across more authentic and sincere, but it also gives Johnny Depp's team the chance to do a cross-examination, which means they can eke out even better information that, say, Amber Heard's team tries to pull. So this is all courtesy of Deadline. They allegedly had the exclusive on this, and it's interesting stuff, right? Johnny Depp to be called as a witness for Amber Heard's defense in the $50 million trial, but of course she's countersuing for $100 million. So it looks like there's going to be a sequel to Johnny Depp's testimony in the former Pirates of the Caribbean star $50 million defamation trial against Amber Heard. Over 2 weeks after last appearing on the stand in the Virginia set trial, Depp will now be called by the defense as a witness on Monday, we've learned. So he will be the third witness on May 23rd, so that's tomorrow, which will make for a really interesting day of trial. Depp will be following an anatomy expert and an IPV expert in what is the last week of the trial. Now, I thought they already had an intimate partner violence expert. Apparently not. I thought that's what Dr. Dawn Hughes was. So maybe they've pulled another one. I don't know. Maybe they're trying to find one which is a bit more likeable than Dr. Dawn Hughes, because she was incredibly unlikable. The anatomy expert will be interesting. I'm going to speculate that they're going to try and go for the whole nose issue and maybe the bruising and things like that on Amber Heard. I'm guessing. I don't know. This is all a guess on where they're going to go with these witnesses. Because the thing about this is like, if you genuinely thought you broke your nose and stuff like that, I mean, you're not like Amica cream, whatever it is. It's not going to cover it up. It's not going to bring it. It's not going to bring the swelling down, right? It just doesn't do that. So it'll be interesting. They've tried to, state these things with other experts from makeup artists and such forth. So it'll be interesting to see where they go with the anatomy expert. The IPV, again, I thought they'd already had that in Dr. Dawn Hughes, so that'll be interesting. It'll be really interesting. The layout of Depp following these individuals, though, I would say seems to indicate that it'll all be around more abuse. You talk about the anatomy expert and you think, oh, okay, well maybe it's going to be to do with Depp's finger, but unlikely. I could be mistaken. Now, representatives for Amber Heard and her legal team had no comment when contacted by Deadline about the witness schedule. However, a source close to the Depp legal team confirmed that the actor will almost certainly take the stand first thing next week, which I genuinely think will actually just go in his favour. He seems the most authentic out of them both, so I think it's just going to go in his favour. He's more ready and willing to admit that he's not a perfect human being, which again goes in his favour as an authentic witness. Amber Heard's inability to show fault. I never hit anyone. I've never been violent. Mate, there's audio of you doing it. Come on now. Pull the other one. Her inability to admit fault ever is not good. It doesn't come across authentic. It's not personable. You can't relate to that. You can relate to Johnny Depp in some instances because he at least admits fault. So the bold move by Heard's defence carries as much risks as advantage. While critiqued for being glib and unforthcoming on occasion, Depp did deliver a fairly compelling articulation of his insistence that he never was abusive to his Rum Diary co-star during their relationship and subsequent marriage. Aquaman star Heard was the second witness for the defence, taking the stand for 2 days before the trial went on a 1-week break and 2 days after it came back earlier this week. The defence is anticipated to rest their case early next week, and Judge Penny Ascorot has said that she wants closing arguments to occur on May 27th. So, and they're keeping to the schedule as well. And one thing to also consider is Amber Heard's team has like 8 hours left, and Johnny Depp's team has like 18 hours left or something like that, which goes a long way because it means that they're able to do a longer cross-examination of Depp. You know, it also allows them longer time for their closing arguments as well. So this widely covered and dirty laundry airing trial all stems from Depp's March 2019 lawsuit against Heard, blah blah blah, Washington Post, Penn, blah blah blah, all this kind of stuff. We know all of this. No point getting back into this. There's been so much stuff where it would seem that Amber Heard's team is kind of working against themselves, trying to get Adam Waldman into it. Just, it's so strange. Very strange. And now the hit pieces against anyone supporting Johnny Depp have been coming out as well. I mean, I've been documenting them over on Twitter, just laughing at people, sharing them, and their sort of tweets about it. Like, all coordinated all at the same time. If you support Depp, you're a far right, and all this. It's like, what? Someone even likened it to Gamergate. All of these arguments undoubtedly is part of a PR campaign from Amber Heard's side. She has a crisis management PR team working for her, who coincidentally has their own crisis PR at the moment as well. But they all came out at the same time. They know it doesn't look particularly great. They even offered up information to that effect, which was very stupid. So in the trial this week, they allowed social media coverage up on the stand. Yeah, so Justice for Johnny Depp is the biggest hashtag, is it? Yes. Wow. Juries have been told consistently, don't look at social media, don't read anything, don't listen to anything, don't look at it. They're not allowed to. And then Amber Heard's team offer into evidence, one, Amber Heard keeps getting called Amber Turd, which was just glorious. But secondly, the fact that Justice for Johnny Depp is the biggest hashtag out there. It doesn't look good for Amber Heard. And that's why we're scrambling with all these kind of things. And that's why I'm going to assume that they're calling Depp as a witness, because they just don't have anything else to lose. They're just really gunning for it now. So let me know what you think down below in the comment section. If you're new here, do hit subscribe. Check out everything else I do here on this channel. But thanks so much. Take care.